Now I'm just going through this displaying a matrix. Okay, so now I'll show you how this two-dimensional matrix can be declared. Two-dimensional array, that is we are going through a matrix now, right? Two-dimensional array. Okay, okay, as usual, class name is a matrix, the file name is also a matrix, you can see here, right? And as usual, public static void main string args, this is there. Forget about this. No, forget about this. Just go through this. Okay. We have declared a matrix. Yes, just observe here. We have an array, two-dimensional array, that is matrix, int big bracket open close, big bracket open close, and the matrix name is A, and new, since array is a two-dimensional array is a matrix, and the int, this int. Now we have to mention the size of the matrix like this. This is how number of rows, 3 number of columns 3. Okay, there are 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, int, 2 big brackets and open and close, then the matrix name equals new int, the 2 rows, row size and column size, and semicolon. Okay, so this is how you can declare a matrix of with the size. Okay, now I've declared a matrix. Now I am getting the elements from the keyboard. That is, I am giving the input from the keyboard. To get the input from the keyboard, I have to do all these things. Leave it. Before that, I have to take the matrix. Number of rows 3, number of columns 3. Okay, number of rows is the outer for loop, and the number of columns is the inner for loop. Now we are taking the input from here, where forget about this. These things I'm telling now. Okay, so Fij we are assigning the value for these much rows and columns, right? Now, why is this and this? Okay, right, this is a IO, input output package, where the inputs and outputs can be controlled. Okay, so input output package dot star, the dot star is nothing but to access all the classes and methods within that IO package, right? So we are importing java.io package. Dot star is nothing but other classes which are in that package, classes and functions. Other classes, okay, class members. Okay, and bufferedReader is one of the class in IO package, where we named it as a class M. Okay, object M. Sorry, bufferedReader is a class. We made an object as M. New bufferedReader, for every class we use new keyword, and bufferedReader, the class name as it's saying, and input stream reader is another class in IO package, where we are declaring it again, and system.in is, these are all the input procedures, the inputs taken from keyboard, which are strings which come through args, right? and that is through the object m. Okay, so this object m is taken from the function called readline. Okay, that's why m dot, how to access the members, that is member function of the buffered reader is m, which is created as an object. M dot readline, we are calling the function within the buffered reader, right? So readline, that is okay, that we have got the input. Okay, after getting input, we have to convert everything. As I told you, everything comes in is a string, which comes through args is always a string. So we have to convert this string to integer. For that we use integer dot %. Whatever we got input from here is converted to integer and assigned to the matrix, element. Okay, so a of 0 0, a of 0 1, a of 0 2, a of 0 3, like this. A of 1 0, A of 1 1, A of 1 2, okay. A of 2 0, A of 2 1. For every matrix elements we are converting and assigning the value to the matrix, right? That's what we have did here. Okay, now we are printing it. Nothing is done over here. Now we got the buffered reader y I have taken, which is there in the IO package. A buffered reader is a class in the IO package, java.io package, which is made as an object with another class called input stream reader. System.in is the thing that takes the input, which is always a string. The array, the variable, the arrays of strings is args, right? Right, now, and that is read using readline is the function within the buffered reader, which is brought through the keyboard. Whatever it gives him, it gives through the keyboard. That is taken as a input, right? And then converted into integer and assigned to the matrix elements. That's it. This is what now. Now I am printing it as usual. If you have done it in C, then you must be known. Okay, this is the outer loop for 3 rows. This is the inner loop for 3 columns. For each rows 3 columns are printed, and which is not ln here. Please observe it. Ln is not here because the elements are printed, each column elements are printed for each rows. Okay, when the outer row is inside, each column elements are printed with /t. Okay, then for 3 times 3 columns are printed now. Okay, then is out of the loop. Okay, less than 3 it will come out of the loop. Then print ln, nothing is printed, only the next line. Okay, then it come out of the loop, come into the next looping position, and again these 2 are printed. Again it comes in row, and then next line is printed and come back to the loop. The loop exits, then come out of the loop, and the program ends, right? So this is what happens actually. Now let me see how it will run. Okay, and now I am going to run this. Just clear this of Java C matrix dot Java. Of course, no error. Java matrix. See, it is asking for I get just 2 rows by something like it's a 3x3 matrix. give 9 elements, 3 plus 3, right? So the matrix is printed for each and every rows. 3 rows are printed, then new line is printed as I told you. After printing these 3 columns, next row it will go to the next row, it will print these rows and each column values are printed. Then again go to the next row, this row is printed again within the interval. This is how it happens, and then the next line comes and out of loop the program ends. That's how it is printed, and that is how you can print the matrix elements in this way. Okay, now I made some matrix addition. I made another file called addmatrix.java. Okay, now I'm going to run this. Nothing logical, as I did it in matrix. In the same way I did it here also. I declared a matrix A, I declared a matrix B and C also similarly. Okay, now I take the matrix for the array as I do in the previous program. I took the matrix elements for the B. This is enough, but I added it. Okay, that's why I use the same loop for addition also. Okay, CFIJ equals CFIJ plus BFIJ. How the matrix can be added? If and only if both the rows and columns are same, then only you can add, right? So here all the matrices are 3 cross 3, and I took the values for all the A and B matrix with 3 cross 3 elements, and I added it. In the second matrix I added it. Okay. Now I just printing as in the same way as I did in the previous program, right? Now let's see how it will run. Okay. Just clear this. Just add matrix. Okay, now it's asking for the first matrix. I'll just give 9 elements. Okay, give another number. 8, 9, again 9 elements. Oh no, I'll just run it again. I think I did some mistake. Okay, I'll do it once again. Right. Three, no, 6, 3 plus 3, another 3. That's it. Now you got the output matrix. A plus B is 9, 9, 9. 6 plus 6, 3 plus 6 is 9. So that's how I got the output for the matrix. So that is how a 2-dimensional matrix can be done. And thank you.